Alright, so this is the Armattan Chameleon. And so let's just start off with looking at the stack that we've got here. Just pardon my welds, they're a little messy. It's definitely the first time ever welding. There's a little piece of hair right there. So I have the Matek F405-OSD. It's got the ARM processor. It's pretty good, especially when it's paired with the power distribution board, which I also have. If we look underneath here, so I have underneath here, I have all of the ESCs wired to here, and it has an onboard voltage or current sensor, so I can put that directly to my on-screen display. And so really, there's the most simple part about this is the ribbon cable that goes from the power distribution board to the main flight controller. And so literally, as far as neatness, it's probably one of the more neater builds. And so that's why I especially appreciate it and chose it to begin with. So then checking out the ESCs that we have here, what I chose to use were Racerstar 20 amps. And as you can see, I took some double-sided foam tape and I stacked them too high, and then zip tied it down with some white tape on it. And I put the white tape on it because I had to cut the shrink wrap off, and then I wanted to make sure it still got air, so I pushed it up with the foam tape, and so now airflow. See, it's pretty good under there now. And also, what I did with the wires is I had some twirly, I don't know, cable guard or whatever you call it, and just kind of cut three little sections off of for each one and wrapped them around the cables. I feel like if I get in a wreck with it, it'll instead of ripping maybe one cable off or snagging one cable, maybe there's more rigidity with all of them together. You know, I may put another zip tie down there as well to kind of add some more security. And so we have some basic props. I actually need to switch them out because I was welding and kind of burnt them a little bit. But you can see I have the Emax, the red bottoms, 2205, 2500, or is it 2500? It says it on here. I'm not sure, but 2300 kilovolts. That's right, it's right there. Very tip top. Okay, kilovolts, 2300. Okay, so then that's the motors, the ESCs, and the stack. So let's take a look at the transmitter we have here. Basically, it's like a really basic transmitter that I actually took out of a vtail. That's actually where I got the motors and the motors and some other parts. But I'm using those for another quad. So that is that. And something I did weird this time with my receiver is actually, if you look, I put it right in the front. And I don't think it's conventional, but I think it'll work. Maybe tell me in the comments if it's not, if it won't. But you can see I got the receiver pointed backwards or whatever. So I think there may be some interference with it pointing backwards, but not necessarily. I don't know. I would like to know what y'all think. And then here's my FATSHARK camera. I had one that came with the Eachine V10, but you know, it came with a DVR that wouldn't fit my stack. As you can kind of see, this is just barely enough for the top to fit on it with the bolts screwed down. So yeah, I had to make some sacrifices, and luckily the the teleporter FATSHARK that I got, it had an extra camera in it, and I had to actually modify its cable a bit to hook it up, because it was actually, it's weird. It's a two strand with two strands. See that white and red cable, and then this black cable. Well, actually, it's this front one right here. This black cable, it had just wrapped around the two white cables. So I had to basically make my own cable by just using some electrical tape, and I actually soldered on another cable because the tip was very big compared to the other cables. But yep, so get a good look at her. I'm pretty proud of her. It's obviously my first quad, so I don't know. Hopefully I can do better next time. But until then, I hope this one will do me well. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.